So let's go ahead and go over the best time frames and the best sessions to trade. This is very, very important. We do not trade unless we're on the exact time frame and session we need to be. Okay, so I want to mention there's 3 trading sessions. There's Asian, London, and New York. These are the main ones that we're going to look at. Asian, not so much, but for sure, London and New York, okay? Now, Asian session is from 7 p.m. to 4 a.m. Eastern time. During this time, we would trade CAD JPY. I'm not really going to talk about CAD JPY too much, but if you're going to trade it, it's going to be the same way I trade everything, which you will learn in this video or in this course. But again, I don't trade it very often, but you can with the same strategy. Make sure you do it during the right time. Okay. Now, London session is from 3 a.m. to 11 a.m. Eastern time. Now, during this time, we trade GBP JPY. New York session is 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Eastern time, and we trade NASDAQ during this time. Now, when I say during this time, I mean we are only trading any of these pairs during any of these sessions at these exact times. I'm not even going to look at NASDAQ unless it's the opening of New York session. So again, New York session, 8 a.m. Eastern time, I'm going to be preparing myself to trade NASDAQ. Now, the reason that we trade any of these during any of these times is because of volume. Now, when New York session opens, NASDAQ's going to have a lot of volume. When London session opens at 3 a.m. Eastern time, GBP JPY has a lot of volume. Tokyo session, Asian session, 7 p.m. Eastern time, CAD JPY has a lot of volume. This is when these markets are opening in the exact region that the pairs are coming from. So what that means is if you go to trade, for instance, NASDAQ during Asian session, you're going to have issues because it's going to be moving very slow. You're going to see things kind of this nature here. So right now, NASDAQ in particular is way past session. We're not in New York session no more. We're actually heading towards Tokyo session. See how the markets are moving very like left to right, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. But if you would have traded during New York session, look at the movement down, look at the movement up, look at the movement down, look at the movement up. And now that the session's actually ending, we're consolidating. That's why it's very important that you trade during the right session, okay? Sessions are very important. Again, you are not trading anything but NASDAQ during New York, GJ during London. Asian session, we're trading CAD JPY, okay? Keep that in mind. It is very important. And moving forward, we are not taking any trades unless they're in session, okay? Keep that in mind and always remember that. It's one of the most important things you can remember in this course.